How's it going, guys? I'm Matt Thorpe. I'm the host of the Southern Wesleyan University Coaches Show. Today we have the head coach of the women's soccer team, Courtney McNeil. How's it going, Corey?
Awesome, Matt. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you here. So, Corey, you've had a pretty good season so far. You've gone 9-9, a big improvement off of last year's 4-win season. What have you guys done differently other than the personnel changes?
I don't think a whole lot. We've just stayed true to our process that we've been working on for the last few years, and we've had a lot of buy-in from the players throughout the years. Every class that comes in continues to fall right in line, and we've had great leadership. So I think it's just another step in our process and growth as a program.
Well, your girls have definitely performed on the pitch, as they've earned third in Conference Carolinas when it comes to shot percentage and assists, and fourth in the conference in goals. So that's a big improvement off of last year's stats even. Mm-hmm. So also, your girls were recognized for academic all-conference. You had 7 girls. What do you do as a coach to build that culture among your team?
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for that and say they're just they're doing what I do. But unfortunately, it's just a great group of girls. Fortunately, it's a great group of girls. So a culture that we've kind of been working on the last few years, and a lot of former players that have graduated and left here have had a lot to do with changing that and developing that culture. That classroom is important. They know that they're not going to be on the field the rest of their lives, and what happens in the classroom and around campus is important. We talk about it a little bit as a team, and we keep nudging them, but it's a great group of young ladies that push each other, that help each other, and they understand the importance of it. And now it's just kind of taking care of itself. It's really cool to sit back and kind of watch them lead that in that example. So
you've had a couple girls that were recognized for what they've done on the pitch and off the pitch. Ashleigh Romanowski, recognized as third team all-conference. What does she bring to your guys' team?
Yes, Ashleigh's been great for us this year. She brings a work ethic. She's very feisty on the field. She never quits, never gives up. She's a very, very athletic player, but she has a lot of composure in and around the goal. So when she gets chances, she finishes the majority of them. So a lot of composure, but she just brings a real tenacity on the field to not give up. She's not the biggest player by any stretch, but she fights really hard and never quits. And I think that has spilled over into the other players in practice as well, and just kind of given us that little bit of edge we need.
She was tied for second in goals in the conference and third in assists, so it's got to be exciting to be able to build around a sophomore for the next few years. Do you see what potential that could be for the team?
Yeah, absolutely. Having her back for 2 more years, and we have several other sophomores and a good group of freshmen too, so the younger players really had a big impact for us this season, and it's neat as you forecast out a year or two and you're starting to think what we need next year and what we need the year after that, and to start building around that is pretty exciting to watch.
So your keeper, Courtney McNeil, was 5th in the conference in saves, but a bigger thing was she was recognized by the NCAA for a game plan for life. What does that award mean?
That award kind of embodies the total person. So they're looking at what you do on the field, of course, but they're also looking off the field, in the classroom, and what kind of spiritual leader you are on the team. So a phenomenal award for her, and it's absolutely well-deserved. She is a class act. She embodies hard work and dedication and commitment. She's always has this joy about her, and it shows on the field, but it does off the field as well. She's a spiritual leader for our team. She's 3.99 GPA in the classroom, and a 3-year starter, I think totaling almost 5,000 minutes in goal for us. So just an all-around amazing young lady that has a really, really bright future and has done a lot to help us change our culture and program here.
That's awesome recognition. I'm sure that she has friends around her that help her earn that award, but also have done their part.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This year you guys fell short in the Conference Carolinas tournament, but you have the opportunity to compete in the NCAA region tournament. What's the mindset as you guys prepare for that tournament, coming off of a disappointing turnout in the Conference Carolinas?
Yeah, I think an interesting dynamic is between the Conference Carolinas tournament and the NCCAs, we'll have 19 days between games. So there's a lot of time there, and part of being ready physically, also mentally, need to make sure that they're sharp and rested and they're not burned out. So we've taken a few extra days off, and we've had some light-hearted practices with some fun and whatnot, and we've just tried to play a lot. And so far, this is the week leading up into the game, and the energy and the passion and the work rate has been really great so far this week in practices. So I feel like we have done a pretty good job of keeping them mentally fresh and not burning them out for 3 weeks straight of practice. so by this weekend they should be ready to play a different team.
Well, at this point in the season, as a whole, where would this year fall when it comes to your goals and expectations as you guys came in?
Yeah, I think in almost every area we met expectations. I think we've exceeded expectations off the field. This group of young ladies they're fun to be around. They make my job really easy. They work hard together. They love each other. They push each other. There's really great chemistry on the team. They have everything in the right perspective. So from that standpoint, I think it's super successful, and they're doing all the right things. On the field, we improved. One of our main goals, we don't really talk too much about postseason goals. We just want to get better every day and let the process be better each and every day. And we have improved from last season, and we still have more growth to do. We feel like one of our biggest issues is consistency. We've been a lot of a one-half team this year. We play one good half and then one not so good. And when we can start putting two halves together on a regular basis, we feel like we'll be a much more dangerous team. So I think we met expectations, but at the same time, I don't think any of us are fully satisfied, and we feel like we have more we can grow on.
Well, we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming games, and we look forward to watching you guys grow.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Be sure to join us next time on the Southern Wesleyan University Coaches Show.